This is Kevin Clifford with the August 20, 2026 JASTORM Daily News, PM edition. In U.S. news, Marine pilot remains composed after F-18 crash near Rimrock Lake. A Marine Corps major ejects from a damaged F-18 over Washington, emerging bloodied yet calm. Body cam footage shows the pilot's composure amid the wreckage. In government, Texas mom supports 10 Commandments displays as Supreme Court battle intensifies. A Texas mother says the 10 Commandments in classrooms gave her hope amid a Supreme Court fight to block the law. Learn why families are rallying for religious symbols. In sports, Denver's cost-cutting may hurt Jokic's future. The Nuggets' focus on trimming expenses could backfire, jeopardizing the future of star center Nikola Jokić and the franchise's competitive edge. In religion, Christian Zionists opened visitor center in West Bank's biblical Heartland. The Israel Guys unveiled a new visitor center in Heartland, inviting Christian pilgrims to experience Judea and Samaria's historic sites and counter anti-Israel narratives. In world news, Meghan and Harry set to return to the UK after 6 years in the US. Prince Harry and Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, are planning a move back to the United Kingdom after a 6-year stay in California. Find out what. In AI, publishers grapple with AI's rise and misuse stories. Book publishers face new AI challenges as misuse stories surface, prompting legal experts and industry leaders to rethink contracts, royalties, and content creation. In world news, Meghan and Harry settle in UK, no plans to resume royal duties. Prince Harry and Meghan are moving back to the UK but have no intention of resuming official royal responsibilities, CBS News reports. In sports, IndyCar Freedom 250, a celebration of America's 250th birthday. Racer Stingray Rob calls the IndyCar Freedom 250 Grand Prix a once-in-a-lifetime tribute to the United States' 250th anniversary, blending speed with patriotic pride. In travel, Joro spiders invade national parks, what visitors should know. The Great Smoky Mountains National Park warns visitors of invasive Joro spiders that may be lurking in webs nearby. Learn how to spot them, stay safe, and what to do if you. In sports, Virginia Tech, South Carolina, Florida set to surprise by season's end. 3 teams left off the 2026 per-season AP poll. Virginia Tech, South Carolina, and Florida are poised to break into the rankings by January, thanks to deep talent pools and strong coaching. In health, Tulsi Gabbard shares emotional update, husband cancer-free after surgery. Tulsi Gabbard announces her husband Abraham Williams is cancer-free following a successful sacrochordoma operation, while regular MRIs will monitor his recovery. In crime, Marc Jacobs says he dressed Luigi Mangione for trial, calls him a trendsetter. Fashion icon Marc Jacobs reveals he'd style convicted killer Luigi Mangione for his trial, noting the man's red sweater sold out at Nordstrom. Read the full story. In sports, LeBron James shifts from courts to greens, YouTube golf star. LeBron James, famed for basketball, business, and Hollywood, is now teeing off on YouTube, turning his golf adventures into a new digital star power. In politics, Act Blue co-founder pleads fifth amid GOP fraud probe. Matt DeBergalis, co-founder of Act Blue, invoked the Fifth Amendment during a closed-door deposition before 3 House GOP committees investigating the platform's fraud prevention standards. In U.S. news, DeChambeau calls media mafia before a reporter is booted from practice. Bryson DeChambeau's heated exchange with reporters at LIV Indianapolis sparked a dramatic incident when a team member removed a journalist from the driving range. The story unfolds here. In health, Nashville hospital drug mix-up leaves 4 patients complicated. 4 patients at Ascension St. Thomas Midtown received wrong medications last week, leading to complications. The incident highlights the need for stricter medication safety protocols. In sports, Draft Day 4, key moves and roster picks in 2026 Fantasy Mock. At the 4th pick in the 2026 Fantasy Football Instant Mock Draft, managers navigate the middle rounds, balancing upside and consistency. Discover the top selections and strategy tips. In travel, Glacier Park visitor falls 120 feet, rescued by helicopter and bystander. A tourist photo-taking adventure at Glacier National Park turned into a 120-foot cliff fall, but quick action by a bystander and a helicopter rescue saved his life. In U.S. news, Pentagon mulls early termination of Stars and Stripes publisher. Pentagon officials are reportedly considering firing longtime Stars and Stripes publisher Max Lederer before his planned retirement, raising questions about press freedom and military oversight. In religion, judge drops anti-Semitism suit, supports Harvard amid rising prejudice. A hometown judge has dismissed an anti-Semitism lawsuit against Harvard, citing concerns over free speech and academic freedom, amid growing reports of anti-Jewish bias nationwide. In U.S. news, ICE and Iran collaborated to deport Iranians, emails show. Newly released emails reveal that U.S. immigration officials in Iran quietly worked together to deport Iranian nationals to Iran in late 2025 and early 2026. In sports, NFC North 2026 Deep Dive reveals which division reigns supreme. Nate Tice and Mina Kimes break down the 2026 NFC North, weighing each team's prospects and arguing why this division could be the best in football. In AI Nudify apps make creating X-rated photos easier than ever. Students across the country face a new threat: AI tools that can generate pornographic images of themselves or others. CBS News reports on the rise of free, unregulated apps. In wrestling, the Millionaires, how a rural Colorado wrestling program fuels community spirit. Discover how the Millionaires' storied wrestling program in rural Colorado showcases the power of sports and youth coaching to strengthen small-town bonds. In health, mRNA cancer vaccine shows breakthrough in melanoma recurrence prevention. Merck and Moderna's phase 3 trial demonstrates that an mRNA vaccine significantly improves recurrence-free survival for melanoma patients post-surgery, marking a pivotal advance in cancer care. In world news, Frank Isola weighs PTI's future after Kornheiser's exit. Frank Isola comments on Michael Wilbon's choice of him as the next Pardon the Interruption co-host, as Tony Kornheiser signs a new ESPN deal and the show's future hangs in the balance. In sports, Reds' 9th inning rally stumbles after glove glitch. A misplayed fly ball in the 9th sealed the Reds' fate, as the Cardinals held on for a 5-4 win. The game's turning point came when Dane Meyer's glove slipped, letting a left center hit. In government, coaches on the hot seat, Sanders, Colorado, and eligibility follow. Coaches facing pressure from Dan Sanders' Colorado slump to the latest eligibility court ruling are under scrutiny. The article breaks down the hot seat drama and its implications. In celebrity, ACM honors 2026 red carpet, country stars shine in bold fashion. The ACM Honors 2026 Red Carpet Showcase standout looks from Eric Church, Carly Pearce, and other country stars. Vote for your favorite fashion moment.